When it was announced that Daisy Ridley was returning officially to play Rey by Kathleen Kennedy at Star Wars Celebration, the person right next to her is the person who's going to be directing that movie, Sharmeen Obaid-Chinoy. And all we heard from the media, and including from Lucasfilm afterwards, was she's going to be the first woman and the first person of color to direct a Star Wars movie. And that's amazing, despite the fact that her entire history as a filmmaker has really been about documentaries and activism, political activism, albeit 1 or 2 episodes of Miss Marvel. Other than that, that's all you need to become a Star Wars director for Disney Lucasfilm. But now we're getting to know a little bit more about Sharmeen Obaid-Chinoy. I showed you that clip where she said she loves making men feel uncomfortable. Well, even talking about it and promoting Star Wars, she couldn't help but make it a little bit about identity politics. Star Wars director Sharmeen Obaid-Chinoy believes her film is, quote, part of a critical mass of women who've begun to move forward in places that were previously closed to them.
Oh, my God.
Are you ready for the cringe, Jeremy?
Yeah.
Now, this actually got put out on April 26th, but it really started picking up speed yesterday on May the 4th. Let's listen.
My name is Sharmeen Obaid-Chinoy, and I am directing the next Star Wars film. Excited about bringing Daisy Ridley back into the Star Wars galaxy and in telling her story. I'm excited to be immersed in the Jedi Academy, and I think there is so much excitement around the new Jedi Order.
Yeah, it's a shame that we couldn't have got that with, Luke fucking Skywalker, the guy who was set up to do that movie that's in theaters that's doing really well right now, that it was all set up for him to do that after Return of the Jedi. No, you cucked him, but you're giving this rebuilding the Jedi Order task to Daisy Ridley's Rey.
Good Lord.
But here's where it's all about being a woman.
I've always kicked open doors that were previously closed. And I think my feeling is that there is a critical mass of women who have begun to move forward in places that were previously closed to them. I've been a filmmaker and a storyteller for the last 20 years. And a few years ago, I began to think about what I wanted to do. Miss Marvel was coming around, and I thought about a brown Muslim superhero and what impact she would have.
So there you go. That's the whole clip. This is the attitude and the person who's making the Rey movie, the Daisy Ridley movie. This is the perfect match with Kathleen Kennedy and Lucasfilm. And I can only imagine what levels of activism she'll eventually bring to this movie.
I'm dead inside, dude. I'm dead inside listening to this bullshit. Like, they just don't learn, man. They just don't learn. They're not going to learn. And this is Star Wars. This is Disney Star Wars. It doesn't matter if there's little good things here, good things there. This is the overarching theme of Disney Star Wars right here. They don't care, and they've not learned a damn thing. Fuck this woman and fuck this movie.
Yeah, she is an activist, like self-proclaimed. That's what she does. And she is an award-winning filmmaker, but her films have been documentaries about political and social activism. Now now she gets a couple episodes of Miss Marvel, and she has a fucking Star Wars movie.
Well,
that's crazy.
Star Wars isn't what it used to be, and it used to mean something when you got a Star Wars movie, which, there were only the George Lucas versions with George having a couple of different creatives helping him carry out his vision. Now, like, what Disney Star Wars means, getting a Star Wars movie means that you're the right identity politics candidate. Essentially, that's all it means. So this is going to be a bad movie. Like, I can't see a scenario where this movie is actually going to be a success. Wokeness is not gaining steam. It's only being exposed to more and more people. You know what I mean? It's only like, look at what happening with Marvel right now. Wokeness is not a good business model moving forward, and it's only going to get worse from here. So this movie is in big trouble.